We have a new Fallen movie. Not like Fallen movie, but Fallen movie. Though Fallen with Denzel was sweet. This is not that. Angel Has Fallen. So Angel Has Fallen is the new movie in the Fallen trilogy, which is now a trilogy. Olympus has fallen, London has fallen, Angel has fallen. In Angel Has Fallen, Morgan Freeman still plays the president, but since they probably charge by the line, he's gonna go... just thinking about the plot. It does sound like 90s nonsense, which is what these movies are supposed to be, is cheesy 90s action movie nonsense. The plot is, the president has been attacked. He's in a coma. His lead Secret Service agent has been framed for the crime. Now he's on the run while he's trying to clear his name. That kind of has that Fugitive vibe if the Fugitive wanted to be a cheesy 90s action movie. And when it tries to be like the Fugitive, the movie's okay. But when it commits to the fact that it's a sequel to Olympus Has Fallen, then it actually is pretty sweet. Like The Fugitive, though it came out in the 90s, wasn't cheesy 90s action movie. Like The Fugitive was going for an Oscar. It was a manhunt movie. But to be that, you have to have finesse, subtlety. This has all of the subtlety of Dolph Lundgren swinging a sledgehammer in the 90s during a knife fight. Like there's this one reveal that happens. Maybe I've seen too much. Maybe I watched too many movies. But I didn't think they were trying to hide this reveal until it was a reveal. It's like, wait, we weren't supposed to know that? So whether it's blatantly obvious moments like that, or that part where the vice president was like, we believe the Russians are behind this, just like they were behind the election tampering. Like, I don't remember him looking right at the screen when he said that, but he might as fucking well have been. But for what this movie's going for, and by the third movie, what we know it's supposed to be, the movie's serviceably entertaining. It even does have that deeper theme, which I've seen a lot more of these days. Like in the past year or two, I've seen this theme crop up in action movie franchises or action movies in general, where the action guy is getting older and he's starting to face his mortality, but he knows that fighting's all I'm good for. I mean, yeah, Metal Gear Solid did it before it was cool, but I've just seen it more and more, and this movie actually does deal with that. Nick Nolte's in this movie. Briefly, it's like, does he know he's being filmed? There's a part of me that thinks they were just like, they found him while they were filming something. They were like, just film Nick Nolte. He'll be fine. He's great, but he always plays this kind of a role now. It's like he's that crazy old guy who lives in the woods. And if he's not actually living in the woods, his character, he still looks like he's from Mountain Men season 78 or something. I want to see Nick Nolte be like the new Bond. Why not? I still got it. Fuck yeah, you do. He was awesome though, and he was actually kind of hilarious, and he added something really good to this movie. But in the last act of this movie, it's like they were like, okay, let's do some crazy action movie stuff because, hey, we are Olympus Has Fallen, part 3. I always say that because London Has Fallen wasn't too crazy about, so I'll always reference Olympus Has Fallen. When they commit to that, it's a lot of fun. Like that last act was actually a pretty kick-ass last act. It's ridiculous. Like the word, when we were all coming out of the screening, we're like, it was ridiculous, right? Ridiculous. Take that how you will. Some people meant it as a positive and a negative, but ridiculous is the term. Whereas Olympus Has Fallen was what Die Hard 5 should have been, Angel Has Fallen is a ridiculous version of The Fugitive if The Fugitive slammed a Hulk Hogan energy drink from 1989 and went to town. Subtlety? No. Nuance? But if you've enjoyed the Gerard Buttler Fallen movies up to now, I think you'll enjoy this one. Some of the CGI is still shit, though. It's like Olympus Has Fallen, London Has Fallen, Angel Has Fallen. The thing they have in common, other than Gerard Buttler and Morgan Freeman, is just subpar CGI. It's like the vision of these movies is always bigger than their budget allows for. You even see it in the trailer. It's like, yeah, that looks just like that in the movie. You know how when the trailer has bad CGI, people are like, they're gonna clean it up in 2 months. No, they usually don't. And that in the movie looks just as green screen as it looks there. It's serviceably enjoyable. I think it's more enjoyable if you're a bit drunk. Yeah, now it's a party. Wait, that's the same rating you gave London Has Fallen. That's true. That is the same rating, but that's where that rating kind of shifts. It's like there's a positive spectrum and a negative spectrum. London Has Fallen, I mean, as the negative spectrum. This one, I mean, is more of a positive. Get some friends together. Go to the theater. Uber, because you gotta be responsible, but have a couple drinks, you'll have some fun. All right, so Angel Has Fallen, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Or what's your favorite manhunt-ish movie? Whatever it is, whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.